What's up everyone, Turd85 here, welcome to WWE, A New Era, episode number 11. So we are just under 2 weeks away from Survivor Series, and we're at Monday Night Raw. As normal, the show is already booked, so hopefully it's a good one. So Becky Lynch in a pre-show match just come back from injury, so just making sure before I put her back into a feud. So Becky Lynch, and defeat Sarah Logan and Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler is actually the women's champion, so taking the pin here, taking a pin. It's probably not great for the champ, but it was only pre-show. Hence why we got a 10-man tag as well. So Aleister Black, Chad Gable, John Morrison, TJP. I can never say his name. Mafuji defeat Gulak, Benjamin, Naito, Jinder Mahal, and Casazono, with Black hitting the Black Mass. Aleister Black is now mid-card, so I will be looking to put him in a feud soon. So the main show kicks off with Triple H and Matt Riddle in the ring. They get interrupted by the combination of Adam Cole and Kevin Owens. A little brawl breaks out, and then it's made for later a tag team main event of Triple H, Matt Riddle versus Kevin Owens and Adam Cole. R-Truth defeats Jimmy Jacobs to win the 24/7 title. Rated 48. That's probably Truth's 16th reign, maybe 15th, 16th. Bit of a random triple threat. Titus O'Neil picks up a win for the first time in about 10 years when he defeats Eric Rowan and Ivar. Eric, who is Ivar's partner, is still injured. Backstage, R-Truth is celebrating winning the title with his buddies Carmella, Drake Maverick, and CJ Parker. Truth gets funky with the monkey cutting a rug like no one's business. Champagne begins to flow. Tag team action. The Undisputed Era defeat the Forgotten Sons and Heavy Machinery. Bobby Fish making Wesley Blake tap out after some blatant cheating. Also Roderick Strong interfered to help his buddies win. Tag team match again. Briscoe Brothers defeat Ross Von Erich and Kurt Hawkins. So getting a 55 ain't bad, considering Ross Von Erich and Kurt Hawkins are pretty much jobbers, but the excellent chemistry that helped out this match. Asuka picks a win over one of the horsewomen. 72 rating, pretty good. Bad News Barrett, Drew McIntyre challenged the Usos. They accept 68, so this is a tag match happening right now. So, tag match between Barrett, Drew McIntyre and the Usos is a draw when the match descends into chaos after Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson become involved. And then following the match, Gallows and Anderson take them all out. So this is now a three-way feud for the tag titles. 62 ain't too bad. Big Cass and Enzo are in the ring when Eric Bischoff comes out. He challenges them to a tag match on behalf of his clients, the Authors of Pain. The challenge is accepted. With their backs turned, they don't notice the Authors of Pain hit the ring, and they blindside Cass and Enzo, leaving them down and out. So this match is actually going to take place on next week's Raw, I would say. So that is the one before SummerSlam. Survivor Series. Let's pre-book it. Enzo and Big Cass against AOP. Bit of just to keep the feud going. AJ and Seth are in the ring. It soon descends. Argument turns physical. Joe and Finn get involved. A wild brawl with chaos spilling around the ringside, and they all have to get separated. So 86, which is decent for my main event feud, as they will be in a fatal 4-way at Survivor Series for the Universal title. Bray Wyatt defeats Damien Sandow with the Mandible Claw. 68 is pretty good. Following the match, The Miz comes running down with a chair and chases off Wyatt. Miz is holding his buddy, calling for a doctor. 69. So we shall pre-book this one now. It will be official at SummerSlam. It'll be one-on-one. The Miz versus Bray. The Fiend Bray Wyatt. Fatal 4-way. Fatal 5-way. Charlotte defeats Billie Kay, Emma, Candice LeRae, and Nikki Cross, which makes Nikki Cross tap out. Although she did suffer a neck injury. Never seen that one before. Daniel Bryan defeats Aiden English by submission with the LeBell Lock. Retains his US title. 64. Daniel Bryan made Aiden English look particularly strong. Must have given Aiden some good offense. That's pretty cool, Daniel Bryan. Austin books a triple threat match, which will main event next week's Raw. And that will be a US title match between Daniel Bryan, the champ, Kevin Owens, and Matt Riddle. Riddle me this. 74. AJ Styles defeats Pete Dunne, Calf Crusher. 68. Let's hope his strained groin isn't too serious. There's backstage heat on Pete Dunne after his botched caused AJ to get hurt. Oh, that's not good. Main event. Triple H and Matt Riddle defeat Kevin Owens and Adam Cole. When Triple H defeats Adam Cole with a pedigree, during the match, Kevin Owens turned on Adam Cole. So that is the official face turn of Kevin Owens. Like I said before, we are lacking faces on both shows, to be honest. So that is quite good. And following the match, Triple H, Kevin Owens and Matt Riddle celebrate, send the crowd home happy. 81. Yeah, 77 for Raw. Not massive, but again, it's still a building process. So yeah, not too bad. And we pre-booked a tag match now for tag match and a main event for next week. A triple threat match for the United States title. Just wait for the news to load for the day. Oh man, let's hope AJ's injury is not a long one. He will be back in 16 days, I think. That rules him out of my main event. That can't be good. How far away is SummerSlam? I keep saying SummerSlam. How far away is Survivor Series? Oh no, not good. Not good, AJ. Right, let's do some math. Survivor Series is about 10 days away. So yeah, he's out. AJ's out. So I shall have to change my pre-booking on that one. We'll go for the news first. Right, Skills, staying with Pro Wrestling Gorilla, Psycho Clown. Charlotte Flair's also got an injury. Her injury, though, to be honest, is she can work through it. Alright, let's continue on. Alright, let's have a little look, see at some stuff. See how Impact's roster is these days, if you want a little look-see. Suppose I should look at All Elite Wrestling. 6th Regional. Omega. Mojo Riley. Will Ospreay. Zack Sabre Jr., Jack Gallagher. Walter. Then there's NXT. Maybe I should consider a call up. Right, let's forward on to the news the next couple of days before we book Friday Night Smackdown. Right, anything interesting in the news? Nikki Cross wants a pay rise. New Japan, let's have a look. P. Williams got a new feud, but to be honest, not really. Not really. I've got Steve Cutler's contract coming up. To be honest, I don't know if I want to renew it. I'm not sure if I want to keep the Forgotten Sons, to be honest. So coming up to Wednesday's news, should get All Elite Wrestling's results on this one. JR retiring. He's technically now out of the business. That's a shame. Good old JR. All Elite Wrestling. That is actually a main event I would like to see. AEW's main event is the Young Bucks against Chris Jericho and Cody Rhodes. So, yeah, that would be good to see. Dustin Rhodes defeats Kenny Omega. Wow. That's pretty big. NXT UK. What I find quite interesting is the NXT UK Women's Champion is actually Charlotte Guerrero, Eddie Guerrero's daughter. So yeah, she is the currently still got Walter as the world champ. Yeah. Cool. Right. I should just. Up next will be the All Elite Wrestling's results. Okay, after you've seen those results, you should see we've gone 4 today. So we'll start off with a little quick roundup. Timothy Thatcher, star performer. The Vario versus Phoenix feud. Mr. Aguilera versus LA Park. I'm sure that's S.A. Rios against La Parka. Falabaha. It's bad when your B show does better than your A show. 39 for Impact there. 38 for their main show. Sabu was in the main event, beating one of the Singh guys. Definitely going downhill, Impact's on my game anyway. Yeah, not really anything else newsworthy. So we'll make our way forward to Smackdown. Alright, so I shall just get booking. Okay, Smackdown is now booked. Big return in the main event. So pre-show, Natalya picking up a win over Jazzy, one of the Twisted Bliss stablemates. That's not a bad tag match for pre-show. Canales ET3 defeating Kalisto and Gran Metalik. Gets a 64 rating, so yeah, pretty good for a pre-show match. Ziggler, Austin Aries and Bobby Roode pretty much challenge Broken Matt Hardy, Johnny Gargano and Ricochet to a 6-man tag later on tonight to build towards their Survivor Series match. Curtis Axel picking up a singles win over Oney Lorcan. Axel is managed by Paul Heyman. Just need to build him up. And then Paul Heyman is backstage talking with Lesnar. Oh, great chemistry. Singles match, Luke Harper picks up a singles win over Jonathan Gresham over discus clothesline. 53, that's okay. Thought this might do alright. Sami Zayn defeats the Amazing Red with 63 rating, pretty good considering Red's only a enhancement talent. Kalisto and Ted DiBiase Jr. are in the ring waiting for the bell to sound when out of nowhere Kane, Connor and Victor get a match thrown out. Kane gloats about their path of destruction when suddenly Dean Ambrose makes his return. He challenges Kane to a match tonight, which is quickly accepted. So Dean Ambrose's return is only 62 rating, but he will be feuding a little bit with Kane just to bring him back. Elias calls out Sheamus, but Sheamus doesn't appear. In fact, it's someone impersonating him, Eric Young. They make fun of Sheamus, but the real Sheamus appears and ends the segment by brawling with Elias. That leads to Eric Young having a match with Sheamus. Sheamus wins with a bro kick. 52. Tag team match. Bianca Belair, Lana defeat Fire and Desire. Lana actually looks in the accolade. Okay. 6-man tag. Again, trying to get my Mikadas over. Tyler Bate, Buddy Murphy and Shane Thorne defeat Kota Ibushi and Time Splitters. Buddy Murphy picking up the win with the Murphy's Law and Alex Shelley. Sami Zayn comes down to the ring with a casket. Cuts a promo on The Undertaker. The Taker comes to the ring and they start brawling. Taker gets the upper hand, but only momentarily before Lashley and Corbin hit the ring and attack. Undertaker gets destroyed 3-on-1 under orders of Zayn. He gets thrown into the casket and locked. So as you might predict, this is going to be leading to a casket match at Survivor Series between The Undertaker and Sami Zayn to finish up that feud, I think. 78. Sasha Banks defeats Rhea Ripley following botched interference from Alexa Bliss. Then Twisted Bliss attack Banks 3-on-1, but Kairi Sane comes running to help save Sasha Banks from a serious beatdown. 60 rated. Rusev defeats Zack Ryder with his jumping sidekick, Mashka kick. 54. Strowman and Orton come face to face on opposite sides of the ring. They pause, psych themselves up and charge before getting stopped by numerous wrestlers and officials to stop them basically beating each other up. They've already got a Falls Count Anywhere match pre-booked for Survivor Series, a 91, decent rating. 6-man tag. Ricochet, Gargano and Matt Hardy defeat the Megastars combination of Austin Aries, Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler. Ricochet hitting a shooting star press. Following the match, the Megastars are all in the ring, 5-on-1 beatdown on Matt when the New Day come running out to make the save. Big E and Xavier Woods. So they are the other two members. As you can only have 8 people in a segment, I couldn't have Gargano and Ricochet there. Tag match, rematch for the tag titles. The Horsewomen retain over Naomi and Ember Moon. 62. IC title match, Fatal 4-Way. Shinsuke defeats Cedric Alexander, Andrade and Mustafa Ali. 63, not bad. Paul Heyman orders his client Brock Lesnar to attack an unaware and quickly bloodied Kofi Kingston. 92. So I'm getting the ratings. It's just I need to get, well, the angle ratings. I just need to get the match ratings. Main event. Dean Ambrose defeats Kane by submission for some reason. 67. So a lot better than last week's main event on Smackdown. So 75 for the show. Not amazing because I want to be in the 80s mark, to be honest. Now we're starting to build. But Dean Ambrose picks up a win on his return. He's only in a filler feud with Kane. It's only a mini feud, to be honest, just to get Ambrose on the show, build him up a little. Well, he's already built up, but get him some wins, momentum builders, let's say. And Smackdown needed a face. Otherwise, I could have potentially thrown him on Raw easily to help out Seth Rollins, but it would have been a bit unfair on Smackdown unless I do a trade. Right. Was that Ryder's moaning at me because I'm not booking him properly, apparently? So New Japan did better than us. They got an 82. I don't think 75 is too bad though. Triple A. Oh, Impact, one night only. Laredo Kid, huh? They only got a 43 for their show. There you go, they're changing their time slots to a lesser time slot because they obviously are not putting up the ratings. Psycho Clown staying with AAA. Eric is back from his injury. That's one half of the Viking Raiders, but War Raiders on my game. So that's good news, I guess. Just double checking old Ambrose's finishers. Dirty Deed still. Although he does do a cool DDT now, the Death Rider. Cody Hall, huh? Son of Scott. Alright, so we're getting close to the end. Let's see what Saturday brings us. The Funkster. What have I done that for? Terry Funk getting divorced, unfortunately. Oh, hello. Dustin Rhodes, Goldust, is your new AEW World Champion. Gotta say, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Good old Dustin. I'll tell you what, on one of my games, I did actually give Goldust the world title run. Because, you know, why not? Why not? Who's this Ring of Honor team? Russian Dalton Castle. NXT Arrival. Suppose this is the one people want to see. AEW's pay-per-view. Now there's a new AEW World Champion. She'll have to add this set of results to the end of the video. For the main event, Dustin Rhodes beats Joe Janela, Christopher Daniels and Sean Spears for the world title. We also got Jericho against Matt Jackson, Jungle Boy versus MJF, Best Friends against the Dark Order. We're going for a later time slot, probably because of the overness. So let's see, Lady Bates. Okay, I think that is everything newsworthy on this Sunday. I still think that's pretty cool. Goldust, Dustin Rhodes, the world champ in AEW. I mean, it could happen in real life, you never know. Be something he's never done, a world title story. Could be like when Terry Funk did it for ECW back in the day. Alright, just summing up the news. I say Rios looks so different. Well, to be honest, there isn't really much Rampage against Wolfgang. CML had their pay-per-view for November, Dragon Gate. So to be honest, that's all I let go from NXT. That is all for this episode. The Dean Ambrose return was the big news. Now we are in week 4 of November. The next episode will not just be Raw Smackdown, but it will also have Survivor Series. So I hope you all enjoyed episode number 11. Please join me in number 12 next time round, where we will have Survivor Series, which is headlined by Fatal 4-Way, well, which will probably now be a triple threat. Now AJ Styles is injured for the Universal title, with Seth defending against Finn and Joe. We've also got Kofi, Brock Lesnar 2. Undertaker's going to face Sami Zayn in the casket match. Shayna Baszler will defend the women's title. We've got Adam Cole versus Triple H. Elias versus Sheamus. Bray Wyatt versus Miz. So quite a stacked card. So yeah, thank you again for joining me, and as always, take care.